watching A King's Love Convo. A lot of times, people or this world will try to make you feel guilty for having God-given standards, or make you feel like you're doing too much, you know, for having certain things that you desire in a mate. As Christians, you know, God calls us to be evenly yoked. And so, as a woman of God, yeah, you do want a man who loves the Lord. You do want a man of integrity. You do want a man of character. And that's perfectly okay. And I think sometimes people, and this is no shade, I said this before, but people with no standards a lot of times will make you try to feel guilty or try to make you feel bad for having some. And I think sometimes we feel bad, or we feel like we're asking for too much, or there's times where we question if what we are waiting on from the Lord is unrealistic. Like, is it really realistic to find a man that, or to I guess wait for a man who you think is attractive and who loves the Lord, you know, and who will lead you in a way that's honoring to God, a man that, you know, is a praying man, not just a man who goes to church, because there's a difference between a man of God and a man who just goes to church. Is that too much? And I'm not gonna lie, there's times where I may get insecure, or I may feel like, okay, you know, is this really realistic? And at the end of the day, is it rare? Yes. But is it realistic? Absolutely. Because when it comes to God, there's no such thing as what's unrealistic and what's realistic and all of that stuff. Because at the end of the day, I'm waiting on God. I'm not waiting on a guy. I'm waiting on the Lord. As his daughters, like, yeah, he does want us to be evenly yoked. He does want us to be with someone that's going to draw us closer to him and not closer to himself or closer to the bedroom. And we need to, I feel like we need to stand on that. We need to be confident in that. And it's not from a place of arrogance to say, oh yeah, this is what I deserve. I need me a man who does this and a man who does that. No, it's not about being arrogant, and it's not about, you know, us having these shallow standards, because God is not obligated to fulfill our shallow desires. But if it's something biblical, and if it's something righteous, and it's something holy and that honors him, then absolutely I believe that God could do that. And so for anybody out there who's doubting or who may be weary, I just encourage you to hold on to what God has shown you, and hold on to having godly standards. Don't settle, because at the end of the day, the man that you're with, that's not just your bae. That's the person that's going to raise the future generation. That's the man that's going to raise your sons. That's the man that's going to pray over you. That's the man that is going to pour into you. And so you want to make sure that what he's pouring into you is the right thing and is the godly thing. So don't just think of yourself. Don't just think of your own feelings and your emotions. Think about your kids. Think about the future. And so don't be afraid to have a standard. Don't be afraid to not be thirsty. Like, it's okay to wait. It's okay to have certain beliefs and to trust in God. At the end of the day, it's all about trusting in God. Trusting in God for his best. And when you're in love with God, like, you want things that are going to draw you closer to him. Relationships, friendships, whatever, you want more of him. So it's not, you're not doing too much. You're not asking for too much. It's okay. And I believe that, you know, God can fulfill that, and he will in his right time. So don't be afraid. Do not let people talk you out of waiting on, you know, a great man of God. And I have full faith that there are some dope men of God out there. Trust me, I know some of them, and I have full faith in that. And so, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will speak to you soon.